Are you not able to achieve your goals? Do you find it difficult to achieve what you desire in your life? This is a video for you, my dear friends. In this video, in this very short video, I'm going to give you 5 scientifically proven steps that will help you to achieve your goals, that will help you to be more productive. And the purpose of creating these videos is 2021 has just started. Majority of us would have set our goals for these years. We would have made resolutions, but more often than not, we realize at the end of the year that we are not able to achieve what we had thought of. Why? Just stay in this video till the end, and these 5 steps, these 5 processes will help you to achieve your goals, and the probability of achieving your goals will increase like anything. That's what I can promise. So let's get started. This video is going to be really powerful. Grab your pens and papers, keep noting the things down. It will help you a lot. So the first step that I want to give you to achieve your achieve your goals is following a Pareto analysis, doing a Pareto analysis right at the beginning of year or right at the beginning of the process. Now, what is a Pareto analysis? So Wilford of Pareto had come to a conclusion that in our life there is always an 80-20 principle applicable in every field of our life. Like, if I give you a few examples, first, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a businessman, you will agree with me that your 20% customers give you 80% of the revenue. Your 20% time on efforts, your 20% efforts give you 80% results. Right? This is what we all know, and you can check in any field of life. More often than not, Pareto analysis is applicable. So why do we not achieve our goals? Because we waste our time, energy and efforts on those 80% things which are not bringing any results, which are not at all fruitful. And you will realize that for achieving any goals, if you are spending 24 hours, if you just analyze, 80% of the activities that you do will not be bringing any results. Those 20% activities that you do in your business, in your job, that will be really bringing value to your employer, or to your business, to yourself. So at the start of year, it is very much important to find out those 80% things which are not adding any value, which can be considered as unproductive, or if they are required to be done, can they be eliminated, can they be automated, then do it. Like, as an entrepreneur, say for example, I need to send emails, I need to call my prospects, but can I automate it? Can I delegate it to someone so that I can focus on those 20% things which matters the most in my life? And I've seen companies following Pareto analysis and they've been able to grow like anything. I work with a company I cannot name, but they outsource accounting, they outsource collection, they outsource payment, and they just focused on research development, marketing and sales, and that company grew like anything. Because those 80% things were not adding any value to the business. I'm not saying not adding value, but those can be outsourced, that can be delegated. You do not need to give your time and efforts to those 80% things. Find it out. If you can delete it, just delete it. If you cannot delete it, automate it. If you cannot automate it, delegate it. If it cannot delegate it, then only you got to do it. So find out those activities which are taking your time. If you are a student, then 80% of the time you are in social media, you are on social media, you are not getting any value. Only 20% of the time spent on social media gives you the value, gives you some addition, right? So you have to follow Pareto analysis, remove those 80% things from your life, and when you focus on just 20% which matters the most, by default, the chances of you achieving your goals increases like anything. If you agree, just type agree in the comment box. Wherever you are watching this video, you can be watching this video on Facebook, Insta, YouTube, wherever you are, just type agree in the comment box. Now, second rule is you got to follow Parkinson's law for achieving your targets, for achieving your goals, for achieving the things that you desire. Now, what is the Parkinson's law? If I explain you with the simplest example, Say for example, your house is in a mess. It's really totally messy. If you set a target for yourself that over the next 1 week I'll clean up the mess, probably you'll be able to clean up on the last day, on the last hour. But same way, if you set a target that I'll be cleaning up this mess in just 4 hours, my dear friend, you will not believe it, but more often than not, you will be able to do it in that same thing within those 4 hours. I can give you example as well. How many of us have gone through this, that on the preceding day of our examination, the number of pages that we are able to read, number of pages we are able to memorize are far greater than what we can do in months, in when the exam is not that near, when the exam is far away. How many of you have experienced it? If you are reading something 6 months prior to exam, your speed will be slow. But if you are reading the same thing, same concept, just prior to the day of examination, you'll be able to read it, you'll be able to understand it, interpret it, memorize it in very, very short time. If you've experienced it, just type experience in the comment box, because what content I'm giving you is really, really powerful. Right? If you want the maximum benefit, then you need to keep commenting, because that will help me to bring more such content for you guys. It's something that all of us have experienced, and same thing you got to do in your life as well. Whatever goals you want to achieve, set a shorter time frame as per the Parkinson's law. If you want to achieve 10 lakhs revenue in your business, do not set a target that I will achieve it over the next 1 year. Set a target for 3 months, and then automatically your subconscious mind will be in the motion. If you set a larger time frame, there will be some amount of lethargy, which will not help you to achieve your goals. Because if you are lethargic at the beginning, that lethargy will grow up as the time passes on, and more often than not we realize that we have not moved a bit till the end of year, right? So that is what you follow Parkinson's law, and you'll be able to achieve your goals in a much better way. So Parkinson's law will help you improve your productivity, and by default, if you improve your productivity, if you are able to do some task in less time, you'll be able to achieve a goal, because then you're having the time that you can focus on achieving the goals, right? So first thing, Pareto analysis. Second, Parkinson's law. Third is going to blow your mind. I can guarantee that following the third step will change your life totally. Ready for the third step? Just type ready in the comment box, and I'm going to bring the third one. Type ready in the comment box before we proceed further. Yeah. Thank you for commenting. I hope you have commented. The third very important step for achieving any goal is set a reward for yourself. I'll give you an example. How many of us have done our homeworks? How many of us have done our assignments in our childhood days when our parents promised us a chocolate, or when our parents promised us to take us out to the garden or for something? How many of us have completed the homeworks and assignments? How many of us have done that? If you have done that, just type I am in the comment box. Just type I am in the comment box, or I have in the comment box, whatever you like. I have done it. Why did you complete your homework? Why did you complete your assignment? Because there was a defined, tangible reward in front of your eyes. Same thing, my dear friend, you got to do throughout your life if you want to achieve anything. Set a reward right at the beginning. If you do not set a reward, there is no motive for your conscious or subconscious mind to take any action. For set your subconscious mind into motion, for allowing your conscious mind to take some decisions, you got to give it some motivation, and that motivation has to be the reward system. Majority of us, be a student, be an entrepreneur, be a businessman, be an employee, we fail. We feel stressed, we feel frustrated because we do not reward ourselves. How many of us agree? Just type agree in the comment box if you do. Set a reward for yourself. Like, as an entrepreneur, my reward system can be, if I achieve 10 lakhs revenue over the next 6 months, I'll be spending 1 week in Goa, in the finest resort of Goa. You can even set a smaller time frame, that if I'm able to achieve this in next 1 week, like if I'm able to convince one prospect and convert them into client, I'll be dining in the finest restaurant in the city on next Sunday. That can be the goal. That can be the reward system. If that is there, if you reward yourself, then only your brain will allow you to function on a continuous basis. And when you reward yourself, please don't think about money. If you promised yourself that you'll be flying to Goa, staying in the best resort available, just go there and enjoy your life. Don't think about how much money it will cost, because ultimately we work hard, we watch this video, we want to achieve our goals so that we can enjoy our lives. If you cannot enjoy it, the money is of no use, my dear friend. You got to live your life fullest. Are you finding this stuff powerful? Just type super powerful in the comment box if you're finding this stuff really, really powerful. Right? Next, the fourth step, the very important step for achieving any goal, is to get started. Now see how scientifically this video is formed. Now what have we done up to step 1, 2, 3? In step 1, we eliminated those 80% of unproductive things that will not help me to achieve my goals. So I am focused on only 20% thing. And when you are focused on only 20% thing which will help you to achieve your end goal, the chances, the probability of achieving the goal automatically increases, because you are focusing on that 20%. You don't have excuse that I don't have time, I could not do it. You have time because you are just focusing on those 20% things. Okay, on those 20% things, we'll be setting a shorter time frame so that our conscious and subconscious mind will be really active. There is no lethargy. It is running throughout the day. It is active, and the active brains will produce results, my dear. Third, we gave it a motive to work hard. Right? We set a reward system for ourselves. I'll be flying to Goa. I'll be dining in the finest resort, finest restaurant in the city. It can be anything. Your reward can be anything. Or I'll take a break. That can also be the reward system. So we have eliminated unproductive tasks. We have set a shorter time frame. Third step, we have set a reward. Having done all this, fourth important thing is you need to get started. You cannot just keep thinking. If you keep thinking, you'll keep thinking forever. I know when you start, you might be having fear of failure, fear of what people might tell if I fail, fear of how I will face the society if I fail. My dear friend, just get started. All these fears will be automatically taken care of. Even as a student, you might be having a feeling that why should I do CA? What if I fail? What will people tell me? They'll not believe me. Many times, when you go for interviews for a job, people do not ask the package just because they fear that what will other person tell. Just ask for the package that you think you desire. Get started. Action cures fear, my dear friend. You have to just keep this sentence in your mind forever. Action cures fear. Even 1 year back, I had a goal of increasing my income, increasing my revenue. What if I had kept thinking, what if I fail, what if I fail? I didn't think that. I started with my online stock market courses, and it gave me 1.2 million in just 1 year without a single rupee ad. In this year, 2021, I have thought of even taking my revenue to the next level, and I have started with the Inagic business. Inagic is a Japanese company which produces best water ionizer. It gives you the best drinking water, best healthy water that is must for our family, and also there is a good reward system. I just got started. I just do not think what people will tell if being a CA I'll be selling ionizers. I don't think like that. I know it's good for health, it's must for my family, it can give me health, it can give me wealth. I just got started. Simple. Action cures fear. And even in this video, I'm openly telling that I am selling ionizers. I'm not afraid of what people will tell me, that he's a CA, he's not doing audit, he's not into accounts, he's into selling. Yeah, I am into selling. So you need to get started, right? And the fifth and very important, the final step is enjoy the process, not just the goal. I'll give you an example of this as well. Say for example, you are a student and your goal was to get first rank in your class, or if you are appearing on a national level examination, your goal was to get first rank pan India basis, and you worked really hard, you achieved first rank. Tell me, my dear, will you be happy forever? Of course, when you see the result, you have seen it that okay, first rank written in your scorecard, you'll be happy, you'll be really happy. Probably you will, run into tears out of that happiness. But how long will that happiness last? Tell me. Will you be happy for months and months just because of the first rank? No. To be happy in your life, to live your life fullest, you got to enjoy the process. Unless you enjoy the process, more often than not, you will not achieve the goals, my dear friend. Like, if your goal is to come first in your class, but if you don't like study, tell me, will you be able to achieve your goal? Just write in the comment box. If I don't like to study, will I be able to achieve that goal? Obviously, no. I got to enjoying study. Now, what if a businessman doesn't like to sell? He wants to achieve 1 crore revenue, but he doesn't like to call his prospects. He doesn't like to follow up with his prospects. Will he be able to achieve it? Obviously, no. So, unless and until you enjoy the process, you, my dear friend, will not be able to achieve your goal. So, that was a short video from my side. I hope you would have found the content really powerful. Just do comment. How did you find the content? How did you find these 5 steps? And thank you so much for watching this video till end. Thank you so much. Bye bye.